So, also maybe a bit of a chatty video also, because I have a few things I'd like to talk about that just kind of sprang into my head. So, but it is going to be very much personal attention focused. So just sit back, sit back, sit back, relax, 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 and enjoy. Let's see what I have with me. Let's start with a little bit of face massage. Let's untense your face muscles. I'm just going to gently roll this across your face. Okay. There we go. Try and get rid of some of the built up attention. Just relax. Just relax, 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 relax. Just relax. Good. So, the first thing that I wanted to mention is this video is being filmed in June, but it is to go up in July. I am pre-filming most videos for July, as it is my big birthday month and I have no idea what I'm doing, when I'm doing it, you know, if I'm going anywhere, that sort of thing. I'm not sure what the plans are, so I wanted to make sure there was videos ready to go up. So you will already be watching the July videos when this goes out, but as you can gather, the 30-minute videos every Thursday won the poll. However, I am going to try and upload a 30-minute video every Sunday as well. I was maybe planning on doing the 5-minute videos every single day on Patreon. However, June has been an absolute hectic month for me. Like personally, personal-wise, family-wise, family health-wise, and I just haven't got the time to do the YouTube videos and custom videos and to film videos every single day for Patreon, so unfortunately that is not going to be happening on Patreon, but the videos will still be going up as usual on there, so nothing's going to have changed. Okay, good. But yes, you never quite know what's around the corner or when your life is about to change. And yes, it has changed a little bit recently, so let's pop a bit of mascara on you. So what else have I been up to recently that is not family issues? I went to the cinema the other day to watch Miles Morales' Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, I think it's called, but the new one that's just come out, and it was quite good actually. I really enjoyed it. Obviously it was my son that I took to watch it, and he absolutely loved it. I get just as much joy, if not more, watching someone else enjoy something rather than myself sometimes. I think that's a parent thing. I just had to stop and get myself a cold drink of water because it is so hot this evening. It is so hot in the UK at the minute, and I am not complaining. I absolutely love it. However, when you want to do something, even if it's just in the house, it is really hard. So I had to stop and grab a quick drink. I also went to the cinema a few weeks ago and watched Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I'm not sure. I'm actually a really big Marvel fan, and I don't even know what volume it was. I can't remember. I've got a lot on my mind and my memory, and my brain is gone to mush. But I really, really enjoyed the Guardians of the Galaxy, the latest one. It was really sad and emotional at some parts, but it was really good. I really liked it. I love the Guardians of the Galaxy. They're so funny, light-hearted films. The characters are funny and quite light-hearted. I really like them. I feel like nearly every film that's been released after Infinity War and Endgame have just not been the same, which is understandable because they were big, huge endings to the story. Spider-Man, I forgot what it was called, the last Spider-Man with Tom Holland. What was it called? You've Got No Way Home, or was that the last one? Oh, I don't know. The last Tom Holland Spider-Man, which also has the other Spider-Mans in it. Spoiler alert. It was really good. Really, really, really good. But the rest of them I haven't really enjoyed since that film. Except for this recent Guardians of the Galaxy. A few other things I have recently enjoyed. One of them being on Netflix. Well, two of them on Netflix actually, but the first one being Manifest. I originally watched Manifest on, I think it was Sky. I watched it on my Virgin Media box, but I'm sure it was Sky Atlanta or something like that had it. And I absolutely loved Manifest. It is such a good series. If you've not watched it and not heard of it, you need to look into it. It's basically about a plane flight that basically goes missing for 5 years. But for the people on the plane, it doesn't. It takes off, it flies through the air, they have some turbulence, and then they land. But when they land, it's 5 years later. So, on, normal, Earth, on the ground, their plane never landed, it went missing. And their families, thought they were dead for 5 years. And they come back, and they have these callings, they call them, like premonitions. I don't know what else you would call them, but they kind of feel and see things, and it kind of gives them messages to help people out and stuff like that. And it's just so cool. Every series, every single episode in every series is incredible. There's not a boring episode at all. I love the characters, I love the families in it. And funny enough, one of these series got to me and my family through one of the lockdowns. We were just coming out of a lockdown actually, so we were starting to get a bit more food in and stuff like that, and we would sit watching Manifest with blackcurrant jam on toast, and it really got us through. But Sky, or whoever, what the channel was that was broadcasting it, cancelled the show, but it was on Netflix in America, and apparently I think it was #1 for 10 weeks or something, and the fans were demanding an ending, and Netflix basically bought the rights for the show and got a next and final season made, season 4, and it was in 2 parts. The first part was last year and it was so good, and the second part I didn't even know it was out. I was thinking about it a few weeks ago and thought, I'm going to Google that and see when it comes out next, and I just was flicking through my Netflix and it came up and I was like, I am watching that, and I'm watching it right now. Oh, it was so good. The ending was good. I feel like if they were allowed to do a couple more seasons, I think you would have found out more as to why it happened. But you kind of know, why it happened. You've kind of found out how it happened and how they fixed it. Because they had basically a death date, and all the passengers were trying to stop it from happening. They were trying to solve their callings, and it was just really good. The ending was really special and really touching. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Manifest has got to be one of my favourite ever shows. And then I just watched season 6 of Black Mirror. I wasn't a big fan of this series, and I was quite disappointed because it has been a really long time since Black Mirror has been out. The last season was 2019 and there was only 3 episodes, so it feels even longer than that. But I just didn't rate it. It was not their best at all. I feel like the first few seasons were on point, so good. Probably seasons 1 to 4 I think were really good. 5 not so much, and 6 not so much. And with it being such a long time, I thought that it was just going to blow my mind, but it didn't. That that's what I originally loved about Black Mirror. A lot of their episodes were really thought-provoking, very mind-blowing. I didn't really get that this season, apart from one episode, which was the first one, which was Joan is Awful. I thought that was really thought-provoking and quite surprising. I really enjoyed that. My favourite ever episode of Black Mirror is the Sand Juniper one. If you've watched it, then you might remember it. A lot of them I remember and are really, really good, but the Sand Juniper one I really enjoyed. But I do prefer the ones that blow you away more and are really mind-blowing. There was five episodes in season 6, and from my most to least favourite was Joan is Awful. I thought that was so cool. I really liked it. I think I think my most to least favourite go in order of episodes, but they don't. I think Joan is Awful, Demon 79 I think, or 97. Then Lock Henry, then Beyond the Sea, and then the last one, Amazing Days, is my order of favourite to least favourite. Let me know if you enjoy Black Mirror and if you enjoyed season 6 and which episode was your favourite. Okay, let's move on. I actually feel like my face is melting a little bit. Okay, so I thought we would do a little bit of looking in your eye, and then I also have the eye cover which we will use as well. But first, let's have a little look in your eyes. Okay, so keep it still. Keep very, very still. Good. Keep still. Very good. Good. Just gonna cover both your eyes and then uncover them. Excellent. I'm just gonna do that a few more times, okay? Good. 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 Excellent. Well done. Okay, so the last thing we are going to finish with is some feathers, which I use quite a lot in videos. I hope you don't mind, and I hope you don't mind my little chat, my little rant today. It has been a long time since I've actually sat and filmed and spoke to you, so we will finish off with some nice face stroking with the feathers. And I will lastly tell you about a film that I watched that I absolutely thought was amazing, and that was Knock at the Cabin, and it's actually got Dave Bautista in it, which is in he is in the Guardians of the Galaxy. He's also an ex-pro wrestler. But Knock at the Cabin was so good. I had no idea it was based on a book until I watched it. If I knew it was based on a book and I kind of knew what the story might be, I would have read the book first, because I think that would have made a really good book. But if you haven't watched it, I would recommend. It's like a thriller, but it's thought-provoking, makes you question everything. You're constantly questioning it, like, is it real, is it not real, is it, what is it?